Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Kens.
And I'm that nerd, Allison.
And welcome to our Spicy Book Nook. So, we're literally in the same clothes as our December closeout TBR because we're moving into our January TBR.
Mm-hmm.
Boo, 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 boo. 2025. Wow. First off, can't believe it's 2025.
Yeah.
Second off, I read 52 books in 2024. I'm determined
to read
100 in 2025.
That's only like 8 to 10 books a month.
Yes. And I got a Kindle for Christmas.
I have
Kindle Unlimited is going to destroy my world.
7, 8. I have 9 books on my January TBR.
So do I.
So we should be able to hit 100 this year if we just read all of our books. 100 TBRs. We'll see.
We'll see. Honestly, I put the hardest one for me to get through this month, so.
What's the hardest? Oh. I don't understand why you don't like them. But I feel like you're going to like
the next
standalone.
two. Only reason why I'm reading that one. Anyway,
okay.
Let's jump into this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go over the ones that we're going to read together. January 21st. We all know what's coming out.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like, we'll see.
We are going to see. This is definitely going to be the deciding factor.
I'm going to have to, I feel like I'm going to have to, like, force myself to read it. Because
we might. We'll see. You never know.
Two definitely, like,
so
ended on a not great point.
Fourth Wing, the Empyrean series.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 comes out on January 21st.
Yeah.
I'm not rereading.
Nope.
If you want to see our opinions on the series, kind of what we talked about, we do have other videos on both Fourth Wing and Iron Flame.
Mm-hmm.
We'll link those at the end.
Yeah.
But Onyx Storm comes out this month, January 21st, 8 days before my birthday. We are going to put ourselves in a little hole.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to read it.
Yeah. In a weekend, literally start to finish.
Yes.
2 days.
I'm nervous because Fourth Wing blew my mind. Iron Flame made me want to cry.
I did not like it.
It took me a couple months to get through it, to be honest with you, and it just
it made me almost want to put down the series.
I
really
don't
sad
do
because I loved the first book.
I don't do miscommunication very well. If I think that you're acting like an idiot and the female main character is, it makes me not enjoy the book. Yeah. I think it was 10 times longer than it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it just didn't really hit well for me.
Yeah.
So I'm nervous about the third one because it's definitely going to be a make or break for me for the rest of the series. Like, if I DNF this book, I'm not going to finish the Empyrean series.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're kind of in that.
I have
that same realm.
I don't think I'm going to finish the book. The second one put me off so bad. It's just, it made me hate Violet. I was just like, she's so immature. I'm not rooting for her. I don't.
The only thing that I'm rooting for is on Darna.
Yeah. and
Tarn.
Darnanek.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I have to give it a chance because I feel like I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that she listened to all of the feedback from Iron Flame.
Yeah.
And put a little bit more oomph into this one.
Drag it on.
So we will see. It is shorter than Iron Flame.
We'll see.
So yeah,
we'll do a review and stuff.
You'll see our video come out about that. But yeah, so that is number 1 that we're reading together. Number 2 that we are reading together is actually 2 books. It is a duology, a completed duology, and that is the Vingula duology, consisting of The Umber King and Aeturnum by Jamie Applegate Hunter. I have heard such amazing things about this series. And I've heard that she is a really good author, and I'm probably going to like her writing. So that's something that I'm really excited about. This is a fantasy
dark romance.
I don't know. It is dark romance.
It is dark. And it's enemies to lover?
I think so, yeah. I am the butcher, your grace, and I will not hesitate to string you up with a dagger in your heart.
The whole premise is that her sister dies and she's trying to figure out and get revenge on the murderer.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't
and
know,
then
actually.
Yeah. And then she ends up having to go to prison or the prison realm or something like that. And that's where he resides or like rules over.
Okay.
That's all I know about it.
These gorgeous editions are the Moonlight Book Box editions. If you haven't seen, Bookish Box is also doing editions. If you want 10% off of that,
use our code.
Use our code and our link below. But yeah, I'm really excited to read these. I have heard really good things. And I really want to read her writing. And it's a duology. It's completed.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
Okay.
My first two, probably already know, are from my December TBR that I did not get to. So Fabric of Our Souls, Ballad of Phantoms and Hope by K.M. Moranova. First two books in my TBR. I'm actually really excited about these. They're supposed to be super cute and heartfelt.
Cute, heartfelt, dark, and
like will tear your heart out.
Dark in a like psychological way. Like
breaks your heart.
When people think dark, they think of like Haunting Adeline.
Dark romance, no.
It's dark like psychologically.
Morbid things.
With fantasy elements as well.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited because I love her writing.
Sticking with the K.M. Moranova theme.
I'm just gonna go la 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 la.
Shut up! You're reading this already.
Every time you go to say anything about this book.
Anyway, I went la, 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 because Allison read this in December. I am reading it in January. I think I'm gonna.
You're gonna absolutely love it, and you're gonna destroy it in one day. One day, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna be like, I love it. And you're gonna finish it.
I'm so excited to read this, and I got the really pretty cover, just like she did. My husband got me this for Christmas.
I'm
Winner
so
of a
excited.
Man. But yeah, it's a dark military romance, enemies to lovers.
Very spicy.
I'm just.
There's some stuff where you're like, that's a little questionable, but okay.
I'm so excited to read this, and it's been all over TikTok. It's a big like
all over. Yeah.
So I'm excited to read it. I'm excited to tell you guys about it.
My next 4 books. I'm going to read an entire series, mainly because it's in an omnibus.
Easy access.
And it's 800 pages total for 4 books.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So it's not bad. It is the Allied Kingdoms Academy by J.M. Curl. So it's books 1 through 4. Curse of Blood and Shadows, the first one. It's dark academia. So
same person that wrote Bow Before the Elf Queen. If you haven't seen those, or if you have.
So the premise is this girl can foresee people's death. And she goes to an academy. She foresees the death of some boy. She realizes that there's dark forces at play at the academy, and then she has to team up with her nemesis, Prince.
So this one is an unlikely allies or resistant allies.
Yeah. And dark academia with magic and stuff. So
nice.
I'm excited to read this one. I've heard really, really good reviews.
I might steal it from you if
it has
you
like
it.
4.1 stars consistently on Goodreads. So I'm excited.
I might steal it from you if you like it.
Yeah.
Okay. This next one is one that I read 1 and 2 last year. 2 took me forever. 1 took me forever.
I don't understand why. It's a really popular series.
And it is a really popular series. A lot of people really enjoy it. It just felt like
it is a lot. Book 2 is a lot of playing house, and it does not go anywhere.
It feels like it's edging me.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And it makes me angry.
Book 3 is all of the plot that you didn't know you were missing from books 1 and 2, and then it also wraps it up in book 3. So it's like everything.
1, I hate that. Like, I cannot stand when they wait until the very last book. The last 230 pages.
Look at this giant reveal and all this plot, and it's over with. Yeah.
Also, yeah, what was the point of the second book?
Nothing, actually.
Like, seriously.
A bunch of sex and
there was
some
no
drama.
Sex.
Well, angst and drama.
No sex.
What series are we talking about here?
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to completely get through Kingdom of the Feared, the third and the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy.
Yeah. You can do it. It gets better. I promise. This book, I rated higher than 1 and 2. I did. This book.
I hope it finally lets me get there.
It'll finally lets you.
I just hope it gives me more. I don't know. Like, I'm not even joking. It just has been so, like, so far.
Yeah. I think
hopefully I like this one.
You're going to like that one a lot better than 1 and 2. I guarantee it.
Fingers crossed.
I bet you're going to rate it
I
like
hope.
3.5 stars.
Okay. Okay.
That's my bet.
So the only reason why I'm reading this
Is to read the next one.
is to read the standalones in that series, which are the other 2 on my list.
I've only read
Throne of the Fallen.
I have read that one. You're going to love it. Bridgerton vibes.
I believe I'm going to love it. And Throne of Secrets. So this is going to be what, like 7 books total? Because she's doing all the sins.
Mm-hmm.
But it's each individual sin. It goes into like their backstory, kind of where they came from, why they are where they are. And I'm actually so excited.
And they're girls.
Because they were the coolest ones of the whole book.
Throne of the Fallen, absolutely love him. Love him.
And he's a little shithead.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
then
pretty excited.
This and Throne of Secrets, you don't even really get a whole lot of him in the other books. You get a lot of his backstory. Because it's the
Who is
guy
it?
that's supposed to be he throws the big parties and he has
Is it Greed?
the reporter that always comes around his parties and absolutely hates him.
Gluttony. Yeah. Is who the second one is about. The first one
Envy.
is Envy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a little shithead.
I love him.
But yeah, so that's why I'm going to get through Kingdom of the Feared. I will do it. You guys,
I believe.
listen. I can do it. I'm going to get there.
You'll get there.
If it doesn't do it for me, hopefully these will.
Those 2 books will. I guarantee it. The last book on my TBR is, kind of like a 0.5 of a book. It's the Zodiac Academy Foxy Tales. It's just like a little holiday, little special edition of like 4 different stories from Zodiac Academy, just from different POVs. And I'm really excited to read
It was
the
actually for a
POVs.
charity that they writ this book. They writ this book for a charity.
I am surprised.
They wrote it for charity purposes. So all of the books that were bought, all of the proceeds went to charity, and they brought it back in December. That was one of their, 12 days of Twisted Sisters, as they brought this back. And so that was really cool to be able
also
to
have POVs, 2 POVs, from the other one, the white books that we have. From the same.
Everlake Prep.
Yeah.
The Brutal
From
Boys.
that series, there's 2 POVs in this one. I don't know why they combined them into one little book, but
Ooh.
from that series. So I'm not going to read those because it's going to spoil, and I want to read that entire series. But
Exciting. I will read that after we get through Zodiac Academy.
Mhm.
That's on our list this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys will know about that by the time this video comes out.
yeah, so it's not like
We're
a
going to be doing Year of
spoiler.
the Zodiac. So if you are
So
interested
excited.
in Zodiac Academy and you want to read it with people, we're
Mhm.
reading about 150 pages, probably a little bit more. We're going to round up to the next chapter every
Yeah.
single time. But we're also reading it on different versions of the books. So if you have the original books, it's going to be different. So we'll try to go through and like tell you the chapter that we're stopping on.
Yeah.
But if you want to read Zodiac Academy, come read it with us and come talk to us about it, because we're going to be doing in-depth reviews every single Sunday.
So if you're
the next
scared
year.
about jumping into like a 19 or 20 book universe, including like Ruthless Poison,
Darkmoor
Darkmoor,
and all of the friggin' novellas.
we're going to kind of walk you through it for a year, at least through the like majority.
through the biggest series
Yeah.
in it. So yeah, come join us for that.
Mhm.
But I do have one more. I have it on Libby. It's called Model Behavior. So this book came about because of Facebook. Because Kelsey Ray is making all those cute little... So imagine this. You're here and then your boss's ex comes in as you're just got done sleeping with him, and I just get hooked. Okay, it's easy to get me with those.
Contemporary romance.
I love it. I love, even if it's got some twists and turns. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna read Model Behavior, the first book in her Wrecked Roommates series. Everybody that I've seen that has reviewed it has absolutely loved it. So, I would like to read all of her books because I love contemporary romance. So we're gonna start with that one and see where it goes.
Nice.
But yeah, so that is the last one for my January TBR.
So I have 10 now for January.
So yeah, we'll let you know how we're doing. If you wanna check out my Goodreads as I'm going through and doing them, I don't know. Do you have a Goodreads?
No.
She doesn't really use Goodreads.
I really don't. I use it to like look up and see if series are completed and reviews, and that's it.
But if you want to follow along with me before our end of month wrap up, I'll link my Goodreads down there too, so you can see all my updates and how I feel about these books before I talk about them later. But yeah, if you've read any of these books, don't spoil it, but tell us how you feel about them. Yeah. So we'll see you at the end of January for our wrap up, and we'll let you know how we feel about them.
Thanks.
If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
When you look my way, it gave me shivers.